Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. And I have missed a lot of days of the LEGO Guardians of the Galaxy app and calendar. So today we're going to do one big mega review of days 14 through 20. So let's just get right into it. So for day 14 it looks like we have a micro scale Benatar. So for day 14 here, we have a micro build of the Guardian's second ship after the Milano blows up, which is the Benatar. And this day is rather disappointing. It doesn't really represent the Benatar very well other than its coloring. I mean, I guess it's suitable for a micro build. Again, kids could take this and just fly it around and use their own imagination. But the most disappointing thing to me is that in a previous day, we got the escape pod that would usually attach to the ship. And the problem is, unless you attach it in some very weird way like this that doesn't really look good, you can't actually have it attached in the correct way. You can't actually put it back here like this. And I think that's just a big bummer, because I was really looking forward to seeing the escape pod attaching to the actual ship. So that's really much all I have to say about this day. It's pretty disappointing, so let's get on to day 15. We have... it just looks like a little candy cane. Now for day 15 of the advent calendar, we just get a little build for a candy cane here. And I believe this is supposed to represent the candy cane from the special, where Mantis actually takes it from... Kevin Bacon's house. This is one of the things displayed outside of his house, which is what I believe it's supposed to be, but if not, it's just a cute little candy cane you can display. And I think it looks pretty good on its own. It does include this little white thing at the bottom so it can stand up without falling over. It is a little flimsy, like it's going to break apart really easily, but that doesn't really matter since it's pretty small, so if you like smash it on the ground or something, like maybe a kid uses it as a weapon, it's not really going to break. But that's pretty much it for day 15. It's just a cute little candy cane build. So let's get on to 16. So on to day 16. It looks like we have like a little jukebox. So for day 16, we have 3 builds. And 2 of these, I believe, are supposed to be speakers. And then I call this a jukebox. But I don't really know what this is. I think it's just not even a cassette player. It's just something you can hook one up to. And actually, we get a bunch of printed pieces here. We get these 2 like dial things, and then we also have the actual cassette tape. And this is actually included in an earlier build of the advent calendar. This is supposed to be a cassette player. So I guess you can put these all together, and then you obviously have Star-Lord, and you would put his ear or headphones on to fully complete it. But I mean, that's really it for this day. But I do think it's something nice to add to the collection. And no, this plate isn't included. But I think it looks good, looking like this. So I think it's overall a pretty good day. So let's get on to day 17. It's a little Thanos snowman. So here's the build, and I really just gotta say, I love this day. This is supposed to be a Thanos snowman with all of his armor and plates rested on the snowman. And this is actually pretty good part usage because you do get this nice looking helmet piece, which is usable in a wide variety of ways. And overall, the snowman looks pretty good, except from this thing on the back sticking out. And I think it's just a really cute thing to display, maybe with the advent calendar. And this is supposed to represent kind of what his armor looked like on the Scarecrow, I think, in the end of Infinity War. So I'm going to put that up on the screen right now. And you can see it's basically just that, but on a snowman. So I think that's really cute. So let's get on to day 8. Which seems to be a micro scale of the Guardian's other ship, the Milano. So unlike the Benatar that we got in day 14, I think this ship actually looks very good at micro scale. And like I said before, this is the Milano. And I think this looks pretty accurate to the in-universe thing. And it looks very, very clean. And I really like the way that they made the wings, because it's very difficult to get those shapings in just this small of a scale. And the back looks pretty decent as well with that jet engine. And I just think this is overall a much better micro build than Benatar. And obviously, nothing's going to attach to the back of this. But I found that if you actually want to, I guess you could actually take the escape pod from a previous day and put it on the back. Now, this isn't actually the ship it's supposed to attach to, but if you want to do that, that's just a cool thing I think a kid might want to do. And, of course, you can angle these wings up and down, but that's pretty much it for this day, so let's get on to 19. Now on to day 19. We have Groot, the Groot minifigure, and I'm going to do this pretty quickly and look at him more in the next segment because there's actually something that attaches to him via this neck attachment. So let's actually get to that right now, and then we'll take a look at this minifigure more in depth. And for the final day of this video, day 20, we have, it looks like a Christmas tree to add onto the back of Groot. So here's the tree all built up, and like I said in the previous segment, you're actually supposed to take Groot, and with this neck bracket on him, attach the tree right there. And this is actually a nod to the post-credit scene of the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, where Groot actually has a bunch of Christmas ornaments on him and makes him look like a Christmas tree. So I just think that is really cute. And then there's also a little pile of snow that Groot's standing on. But what we're really here to look at now is the figure. So let's take all these attachments off, including the neck piece, so we can get a really good look at this minifigure right here. Oh, whoopsies. So, Groot right here is actually, I believe, the exact same Groot minifigure from the LEGO Guardians of the Galaxy Guardians ship, which came out in 2021. So it's just a really nice and cheap way to get this minifigure, kind of like we saw with Mantis and Star-Lord, except Star-Lord doesn't have the dual molded legs that he has in the actual set. But I think the Groot looks spectacular. It's a different color for Groot. They usually go with a more brown color on the figure, but I like this look a lot better. And you can also see some really great back printing as well. And he does also have a phone because he still is technically in his teenager years. So, with that being said, this tree that attaches to Groot officially concludes day 20 and is the last day that we will be opening in this video. And I'm so sorry I did not get to these days sooner. So let's hear my final thoughts on days 14. Oh, whoopsies. Days 14 through 20. And I know I'm kind of sounding like a broken record here, but I truly am sorry for not getting these days out. Now, day 20 is going to be on the day that it's supposed to be on, but I'm sorry for all the other days that we looked at in this video. But wow, we have so many things out on the table right here. And most of them are looking pretty great. Some of them aren't. Looking at you, Benatar. But, I mean, we've got a wide array of things here, from minifigures, from accessories to the minifigures, from just other builds, and then obviously all the micro builds over there. So I think we're very much, populating this space, and then obviously we have these 4 days left, which I'm very excited to get to in the next 4 days, and hopefully I get them out on the days they're supposed to be out. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. I really hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.